Hello. What's going on? I just started the stream, Leroy. I'm always IRL when I start streams. I stubbed my toe so hard the nail came off. What? Ow. I've actually slammed my fingernails, or I slammed my finger in the door so hard that my nail, like, it didn't fall off, but it, like all the underside of it just, like, died. I wouldn't say die, it just, like, what's even the right word? Like, my freaking fingernail hollowed out. It was really weird, because everything underneath it was just, like, black. Yeah, blood blister, I suppose. I mean, Cake, you have been crazy with the bits lately. Maybe it's you're on a cooldown or something. What? You want? Look at all these feathers missing. Look at all of them. Pulling your feathers out. How did you win a trip to Gamescom? Explain this, Shadow. Explain that. Was it like all expenses paid? Well, what was the details of the award? It was all expenses paid? That would be amazing! Go to Gamescom for free? All expenses paid. That'd be crazy. I check my emails every day, mostly because I just don't, because I'm obsessive, and I just get bored wandering around the internet all day, because that's all I do with my life. So I check my emails multiple times a day. In fact, let's check my emails. What? Switch account? What are you talking about? What is this crap? Verify on your phone. I guess I haven't logged in on my laptop for a while. Okay, I won't check my email then. Check it on my phone. How about that? Someone went live on YouTube or on Twitch. The people I follow. Cool.
Hey bro. Just got back from Japan this morning, and thought to come visit my favorite streamer. Enjoy this sub.
Santa Claus, first of all, you gotta give me the deets on this Japanese trip. What? What were you doing in Japan? How long? What did you do? Thank you for 8 months of support, though. Thanks for the resub. What'd you do in Japan? Where were you in Japan? Why were you there? Where did you go? What did you do? Also, Bandit Hadron. What happened to the dude you shot? Like, what's the story with him? He's in the same hospital. That's funny. Oh. Attempted murder? Holy frick, dude. The frick did you just send me, Shadow? Hammer fell for Skyrim Beyond. Huh. Oh, Santa Claus, that sounds amazing, man. Gosh, I want to go to Japan again so bad. So bad. Japan, hands down. Probably the what is the word I'm looking for? Best time I ever had in my life was going to Japan. Man, that was fun. Their trains already go around 300. I went on their bullet train when I was there. They're freaking fast as frick. Just don't look out the window, you get sick to your stomach from the fast-moving stuff going by. Oh, you're gonna live in Japan? Dude, that'd be cool. $320. Yeah, Japan's my favorite country. Well, it's the only other country I've been to other than the US, so. But it's my favorite out of the two. Yeah, we took the bullet train from Osaka to Tokyo? I think that's what it was? Was it Osaka? Gosh, I always forget the areas I'm such an idiot. We went to Osaka? I really can't remember. I know, but I can't remember. I'm an idiot. We went to three areas. We stayed at 3 areas. Osaka. Where's Nara Park? Because we were near Nara Park for one of them as well. And then Tokyo. Kyoto. Did we go to Kyoto? Fuh! No, it wasn't Kyoto. Nagoya. It wasn't Nagoya. I mean, I think that's where Nara Park is, right? But it was... We stayed in, like... Gosh, I can't remember. It's gonna bug the frick out of me. Nara Park is in Nara. Well, we didn't stay in that area. We had to take a train to Nara Park. But it wasn't too far. Why can't I ever remember the areas we went to? It was Osaka. I think it was just Kyoto and Tokyo. Osaka, Kyoto, and Tokyo. I think. I don't freaking remember. We were gonna go to Hiroshima as well, but didn't end up happening. Did you get real ramen, dude? Let's not talk about food. Oh, the ramen is the best thing on the planet. Japanese ramen is so good that you will die. Here's how it went down. Whenever we went and got ramen, we went to this, like, and the best ones were like these tiny mom and pop places. Like, not a chain, just like a mom and pop ramen shop. Mom and pop ramen shop. And they frickin' Kyoto, Osaka. Yeah, that's the order we did it in, Cow Killer, I think. But when we go to the ramen places, I went with my sister and my sister's friend. So it was 3 of us, and we'd get ramen. And I'd finish mine, and they couldn't finish theirs, and I was like, that food is being eaten. Like, it's a crime against humanity if that food does not get eaten. So I'd eat everybody else's leftover after they were done eating, and they were too full to eat it. I would eat everybody else's food because it was like, it's a sin against mankind to leave this food. So I ate so much when I was in Japan, man. Oh my gosh. I'd have ramen like nearly every day, sushi nearly every day. Rice bowls with frickin' meat in. Oh gosh. There's so much amazing food there, guys. I remember when we went to Nara Park. Oh, it was so cool. Do I have any recordings of that, I wonder? Let me see. Let me check my, like, Japanese footage. Gosh, where is my Japanese footage? Should just have a folder called Japan, right? In Nara Park, though, there was this... I can't even explain it. Like, we were climbing up the mountain side, because there's a lot of temples there. And we were trying to find this big Buddha statue that was apparently there. I don't think we ever found it. But we freaking ended up walking into this opening, turned into this little tiny town. And it was so freaking crazy amazing, this little tiny town. Opened up to this little tiny town. And we're like, man, I'm hungry. So we like stopped at this little restaurant. And it was probably one of the better ones we went to the whole trip. Freaking amazing. And you just had to have been there to experience the feeling. The feeling of Japan, too, is just so different. And cozy. Cozy is like the best word ever. Jinjo, would you shut up? Let's just watch my Japanese footage, screw it. Fair warning. You guys might hear me swear in a few of them because I'm not streaming, so... I was gonna attempt to do vlogs when I was here for a YouTube video, but I actually regret not recording as much as I did.
You sure?
Because there was so much, like, it was so amazing, and I just never thought to get my camera out and record it a lot of times. And I wanted to, like, just, like, record everything and log everything. This was our first, hotel, and it was so easy to get to. And, it was right off the train from the... Man, it's so easy to get to places in Japan. It's so confusing at first. This is my hotel room. Look at this. That's it right there. If you turn your heads, you can see it, but that's my hotel room right there. I'm standing in the doorway of the hotel room. That's the little futon bed. I don't know why I'm holding the camera like this. How much per night? I don't remember the rate. Wait, what are you guys saying? The most expensive hotel room was Tokyo's, obviously. Because Tokyo, here's the thing about this hotel. You don't have your own bathroom. Here's the thing about this hotel as well. There were 2 showers, like, for the freaking entire hotel. So you had to wait your turn. There was a bathroom on our floor. Unisex bathroom. So... Jinjo, stop! So, and there's urinals in this unisex bathroom. So you could be just standing there taking a whiz, and the freaking door's right here to your right, and someone could just walk in, and if it's a girl, you could just lock eyes with a girl as you're standing there holding your penis as you pee in the urinal. That's Japan. So that's that. This hotel was really cheap. This is my hotel room for 4 days. It's kind of small. I mean, it's cozy as frick, though. I have a television right here, and the remotes are right here. And my whole body is, like, laying this way. So that's the... I mean, it was cheap, affordable, and it's not like we were staying in the hotel. This was just for sleeping anyway, so it was, like, completely fine. Oh, yeah, and there's a gas station nearby. So I go... Get sushi at this gas station. Mind you, this sushi that I get is like some of the best sushi I've ever had in my life at this point. Gas station sushi in Japan is better than like restaurant sushi in America. Not gas station, by the way. It wasn't a gas station. It was like a little a little mart. What were those marts called? They're called something, or I don't remember. This was all over in Japan too, obviously. Oh, these racks were everywhere. Mm-hmm. Racks. Wait, what did I say? Mm-hmm. Oh. The camera button. Wow. So it's recording right now. Yeah, I get really mad at my camera. I'm using my older phone and this camera sucks so bad. So some of these clips I might be swearing a little bit at the camera. Just keep that in mind.
It's like the zoo's right there.
It actually pointed in this direction. Gosh, look at this. It's so crazy. Like, this is so crazy just to see in real life. Like, you just look, these giant, long, freaking narrow alleys just full of stores everywhere.
Wait.
And sometimes I held the camera like a moron. How do you flip the image? Is there a way to flip the image? There's got to be a quick way to flip images in VLC player, right? View. Advanced controls. Anybody know like a quick hotkey for flipping the image in VLC player? Video. Zoom, crop. Come on, there's no like flip mode? Control E, everybody says. Whoa! Video effects. Synchronization. Compression. Advanced. Enable. Control E brings up adjustments and effects. Geometry? I'm not seeing it anywhere. I'm just seeing like equalizer, video effects. Oh, right here. Geometry. Oh my gosh, this is kind of messy. So I've got to like go bleh. It's not taking place in real time, really? Ugh. What would the angle be that I need to flip it at? What the heck? It's not working. $90, you guys are saying? Yeah, I figured, but it's not flipping. It's not working. What am I not doing here? Rotate. Interactive zoom? Oh, that's cool. Oh, right here, right here. Rotate by 90 degrees. Why isn't it working? Come on, program, get with it. What am I doing wrong? No one has any advice on why this is working or not? That sucks. I think you have to save it. I did save it. I saved it and I closed it. Like I'm doing all these rotations and then none of them are working. Why? Oh, I'm getting mad. Because I recorded a lot like this on accident. Like, a lot. And I need to be able to flip it. VLC player flip. Hello? VLC player flip not working. To rotate, transpose videos, VLC player. From Justice Effects, go to Video Effects tab, go to Sub. Yeah, but it's not taking effect. Like, I'm doing it, and it's not taking effect. Tools, effects, and filters. It's the same thing. It's not working. It's just not working. It's not working. Click on the checkbox. There you'll find rotate blah 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 blah. Remember that this rotation setting is saved when you open a new video. I need to open the video again. This whole time that's what it's been. Okay. It didn't work! This rotate save, you need to open it. It'll still be rotated. You'll have to come to this section and check the box. It's not working, guys. That's frustrating. That's very frustrating. That's frustrating. Okay. There's so many videos I ended up recording.
Out here waiting
Yeah,
for
this situation, by the way. My sister and her friend were in this stupid, like, pretty boy Korean store or something like that. So I'm just standing outside waiting for them. And one of the employees, workers, etc., something, just comes running out to me and she hands me this freaking cup of coffee. This warm cup of coffee.
I was just standing out here waiting for Tara in this pretty boy shop. Just standing out here leaning against a wall. And, one of the shop owners or workers came from out of that store, noticed that I was waiting, and brought me this coffee.
Like, seriously, she just runs out to me and hands me this cup of coffee. It's like, what the frick? Thank you.
Didn't even see what.
That big tower.
That's the one we've been looking at, hasn't it?
Oh, do I record this guy's shirt?
For a video.
No. I remember this guy had a hilarious shirt right here. I don't remember what it
You
said.
ruined it too late. You mentioned it.
Every one of these stores just reminded me of Yakuza.
Game though.
Hey,
Hey, look, it's my nightmare. It's even Sega. Oh gosh, no.
like the freaking long, like the endless alleyways just fascinated me, so I guess I recorded them a lot. Then walking down them. You know what's funny? Is that the area that we got our hotel in was considered like the bad area. Like, don't go to that area, that's the bad area. But it was like nothing. And then the arcades. There's like 7 floors of these arcades. Like, this is the first floor, you go up to the next floor, then you go up to the next floor, and it's just this. Just arcades, arcades, arcades. Gosh dang, it was crazy. That wasn't even Akihabara, I don't think. That was just like a small little arcade.
Well, are you really going to?
Wookie House, thanks for the 75 bits. Man, my stream is so bad. It's just lagging and lagging. Yeah, I really wish arcades were still here too, man.
It was a joke.
I miss arcades.
Yes, now it's recording.
Oh, are you recording right now?
Yes, now.
Gosh, I don't even know where this is now. I should have, like, labeled it and said what area was what. This was the background on my phone for ages. I just had this as the background on my phone for, like, the longest time. Because it was, like, cherry blossom season, so it was, like, the trees were, like, crazy cool looking. Cherry blossoms, man. The petals falling everywhere.
Where I was a pretty good spot. If you're looking for a spot, take a picture. Oh, about right in between those two trees.
I live 45 minutes from the largest arcade in North America. What is the place called?
This is a pretty good spot though, right here.
Man, and my camera sucked so bad. I wish I had a better camera at the time. See, this was like my first attempt to do like a vlog of my situation and what was going on. And this was, I did one, and then that was it. Because it was like weird, like I couldn't like break away from people to talk because there are other people nearby. I don't even want to listen to what I have to say.
The smell of fish is strong in here.
But the store, by the way. You go in here, and this guy is just constantly talking over the intercom. And the place is called Super Tamade, and he just keeps saying it. Super Tamade. Super Tamade.
Strong in here. I wonder if I'm allowed to do it.
I know, that's what I was just thinking. Some stores are like, no.
Super tomate. He said super tomate in that video like 7 times alone.
Well, weather's, yeah.
It's kind of rainy, and it was kind of cold, actually. It was, like, surprisingly cold.
All these trees.
I think this is when the weather just took, like, the worst turn. Not on this video, but in this particular park. And it was bad. It got so... It didn't rain, it just was windy. And the cold just, like, shit, it didn't even matter that you were in a coat. It would just, like, pierce your coat and freeze you to death. It was crazy. I didn't record that because I was too busy trying to run away to safety. See, look at this, the cherry blossoms. People just, like, camp out at their, in the parks. And this was the best time. I wish we had met more people, because it was, like, the event was just, like, you just go and hang out and just walk up to strangers and just sit with them and talk. That's what we should have did, but we didn't. I never went to any real cafes, honestly. I think that might be one of the castles you can go inside. It's like a tour. And, you can, yeah, this is, because you can go up here, and we stood up here. You can stand up here and look out over and take pictures, and I took a bunch of pictures. I have a bunch of pictures, but this is my videos.
So instead of taking the long elevator, which is a huge long line, we're going to be taking the stairs to the top of this building. Oh my god.
Yeah, we didn't take the elevator. Everybody was in line for this freaking elevator, so we just climbed the stairs for it instead. I'll tell you what, I got a workout here. Yeah, here's the top of that castle. So I was recording the castle.
Currently on top of Osaka Castle.
Osaka Castle. That's what it is. That's what it was. Wait, what did I say? Where did we go? Osaka, Kyoto, and Tokyo. Is that what I said? That was our first stop. Osaka, then Kyoto, then Tokyo.
Pretty good view.
I like how every one of these videos I'm out of breath. Just like, oh. This is when I was kind of overweight, actually. Well, I mean, not overweight. I just was about 20 pounds heavier. And then, this is the first time I had takoyaki. And forever been in love with it ever since.
Takoyaki. Octopus.
And it's good.
Oh,
It's so freaking hot, though. I burned my mouth on it. Not in Japan, but I had some takoyaki a few months ago. Burned the crap out of my mouth, because I'm an idiot. Oh! I just realized I have a video of me literally punching a lady in the back of the head. I wonder where we're gonna find that eventually. Because I'm holding my camera out like a moron, right? Just a stupid tourist. So I'm just holding it out, looking around and walking forward, and I just like, BAM! Walk right in it, because she stops dead in her tracks, and I'm keeping like a fast pace. Just walk right into the back of her head. Like literally just the back of her head. Stupid Baka Gaijin tourist. I wonder where it is.
Whoops.
My initial act was, oh, sorry! That's literally, that's just like, ugh. Stupid tourist. Oh, I think this is the video. I think this is it. Oh, no. I'm pretty sure this is where I hit the lady in the back of the head.
Don't lose. Sorry.
Oh! Wait, was it her? Who was it even?
Oh, sorry.
And I hit her hard, dude. I freaking hit her hard. Oh, I felt so dumb, man. Oh, of course it's some little Japanese lady I smacked. Ugh.
Look, Tara, that's the picture of the entrance to this thing, isn't it? In your guide.
Is this an alphabet or chronological order? I think it is. Like, the video doesn't even look that bad, but man, I hit her hard. And I was like, oh, jeez. It had to hurt. Gosh, I'm such an idiot. I felt like such an idiot. God, these videos are a whole lot of nothing, though. Every time I decided to record... Oh, this is Nara Park, by the way. So at least we'll get to see some of the deer action. Gosh dang it, I miss Japan. So if you don't know, Nara Park is famous for the deer. They just free roam. Just free roaming deer everywhere. And the thing about them is, nobody did it except us. Everyone would just feed them. By the way, there's tons of signs showing that they'll... I wonder if I have pictures of those signs. Let me see. Oh, I can't go back, though. I'll flip and lose my place. There's a bunch of signs showing that... Like, it's like little anime pictures of the deer, like, biting you and head-butting you. And it's like, it's pretty much telling you, they're gonna do this. We're not responsible for it. So, be aware of that. Let's see if I have a picture of it. I know my sister took a picture of it. Wow, I took a lot more pictures than videos. Holy frick. Yeah, never mind. I ain't finding this. I'm not going to be able to find that picture. Holy crap. But yeah, the thing is, if the deer, you can buy crackers from like vendors to feed the deer, and if the deer see you have crackers, they will like attack you. But the thing is the deer are taught to bow. The deer are taught to bow at you if you bow at them, and no one was doing it, and my friend did it, or my sister's friend did it.
Let him bow first.
Yeah.
Just wait a minute, and he nods. He bows his head. You're like, I don't dare. He was already doing it.
He's gonna attack me, you guys. I can't just wait. He's hungry.
See, if you bow them, they'll bow back.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, a picture with it.
Okay, I want to get a little bit closer.
But no one was doing that. Like, I'm surprised I even remember to do it. Oh, this area was so freaking cool. Oh my gosh. There's no freaking... I didn't get a picture of like the whole line of... Oh, here it is. Just a huge, just giant hill, like, climb of these freaking lanterns. I bet you this looks amazing at night. I bet they light them all. That'd be crazy. And people, I mean, all the power to them, you can, like, there's just cups here, and you can drink out of these springs of water. And we're like, should we do that? And I'm like, I'd rather not be sick the rest of my trip, because, first of all, it's spring water, which is I mean, that can be clean, yes, but everybody's drinking out of these cups already. Look at this area, though. Gosh, I love it.
This is seriously incredible.
What are you doing, Tara? What are you doing?
And the deer are just everywhere. Like, that's just how it is.
Someone's... Yep.
Also, there was, like, one of the old... Like, there's a... Oh, I think I've recorded.
This tree is 800 years old.
800-year-old tree. Freaking crazy. You know what's one of the crazier things? I don't think I've ever recorded. One of the museums we went to had, like, letters written by, like, Nobunaga. Oda Nobunaga. Like, orders and stuff. Like, letters. Just saved that he's written. That's freaking amazing.
I'm probably, like, not supposed to do this.
There's no sign saying we can't. As long as we're not interrupting.
There's like a bunch of praying rituals going on here too. Oh, here it is. This path. This is the path. We walked along this path and it just opened up into this like little town. It's freaking amazing. I don't think I have it recorded though.
About 300 meters. 350. We're gonna upload.
Like, look at this. This you don't expect to be walking along this path and it opening up into this just tiny little cozy village. Oh, here it is. Here's the opening. Did I really record it? No, record the opening into the village. It was so like cozy. See, this is the village it opened up into. Just this this little village here. I was like, holy frick! And then when we ate at this restaurant, which was like the best freaking restaurant ever. I think this is the restaurant right here, actually. I think we ate here.
Yeah, I'm getting so many reservations. I'm getting hungry. I know, I want some ramen.
I don't know if we're ever gonna find ramen, guys.
And these fish!
Hell,
Yeah, listen.
you can't tell, but that fish is freaking huge. It's like legit huge.
Probably almost 2 feet long.
Like, those fish are like the size of dogs. Like little dogs. They were freaking huge fish. And when you're in Japan, you do a lot of this. Just a lot of train and subway and, like, just transportation. There's so many crazy views along these. Like, everybody's just sitting there and ignoring it. But if you take in the view on these trains, it's like you can see, like, these tiny little settlements, like, with a few houses here and there. And it's like, whoa, what is the story? Who lives here? What do they do day to day? Like, my mind goes wild with all this stuff. It's just incredible to just sit and watch, like, because then you'll pass, like, new stuff, but then you'll pass, like, super old buildings. It's like, whoa. And then this place.
Really?
This dude on our way to Japan got a huge crush on my sister's friend, gave her his, like, contact. She contacted him, and then he took us all out to sushi and paid for everything. So we went to this freaking...
Yeah, you take as many plates.
We go to this freaking...
And there'll be like a gold rim.
The sushi place. They're on a conveyor belt. You just sit there and grab whatever you want off the plates. It's like, I want that sushi. I want that sushi. And this dude took us and paid for everything, and it was so expensive. Like, it adds up. Like, that's $5 alone, right? That little plate. Like, these little things are $5, and I'm just raking it. I didn't know he was gonna pay for it. I thought he was just he's like, I'm gonna take you to a good sushi place. And we came here, and I'm like, I don't care how much this is, I'm gonna pay for it. I'm just gonna eat it all. And then he, at the end, he just pays for it all. And he's like, this is my country. I'm paying. And he just paid for it. And we're like, what? Oh.
Oh, that's why it's 500.
Oh my god. Oh, it looks so good.
And I'm just like, what is this? I wonder what this is. So I'm just trying all these different sushis. Man, it was incredible. Freaking incredible.
That's for him.
He would be like, he's like, I don't speak English. I'm sorry.
Well, 3 days? 3 days in Osaka. We're gonna leave today to the next hotel in Kyoto.
I was right.
So, I'm recording the last bit of this hotel room.
Osaka, Kyoto was freaking amazing too. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Everything was so good. Oh yeah, I can't flip the image, but there's just an open window right here, and birds are just hanging out in the hotel.
Birds in the hotel. Get out of here.
I wish I could flip the camera. I don't think I recorded any like underground subways, because it's like kind of looked down upon to do that, to record, like use your phone in general when you're on a train.
No.
Oh, this is the sushi. This is the ramen place where I ate everybody's leftovers that I was talking about.
Along the old.
Like, I ate all of mine, and my sister and her friend could not finish theirs, and I'm like, give me it. And I took both their bowls and just ate the rest of it. This is like one of the best ramen places that we had gone to.
I've been down there.
Oh, look at that. Oh my god. It was so amazing. Oh. Tearing up, man. What? That was the clip? Alright, bro.
You're not feeling that?
Why am I recording like 8 seconds, 5 seconds? The frick are you doing, bro?
But yeah.
Was my camera just being stupid? This walk was so nice, though. Just this like long walk, freaking cherry blossoms, the river to the side. Oh, it was so cozy, man. It was so cozy.
I think that fish.
There's a fish down there.
I need to tell this story, by the way. It's insane. So our first hotel, there was this dude there from England, somewhere in Europe. That's a pretty broad. I think he was from England, and we met him at the hotel, and we're just, you know, we got friendly, talked with him, etc. So we go to freaking leave Osaka, go to Kyoto. And we just see that. No. First of all, we go to Kyoto. Let me think. I think it was just Osaka. We were wandering the streets randomly, and we just run into him. And we're like, what the frick? And so we go and have ramen, which was that first clip. I was like, gosh dang, that's crazy. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to Kyoto next. Cool. So we go to freaking Kyoto, completely different city away. And we run into him randomly again. And we did it. No, we did it 3 times. We ran into him randomly 3 times.
Oh yeah.
It was so bizarre. So we just became like real good friends with this dude. Because of how many times we kept running into him randomly in frickin' just Japan. It's like, holy crap, this is crazy. I remember the final time we ran into him, we're just like, holy, are you serious? We're just like, our minds were just blown by how crazy a coincidence it was that we ran into him again. were like impossible to win. It's like
Nowhere near.
nope. Those were they're just stupid. He never won any, so the end. Look at this manga. Manga.
Bye.
Ah, the walks were so cozy. I can't even tell you. Oh, we got lost big time at one of these train stops. We had to ask for help. Wasn't a big deal. The guy just told us where we needed to go. Oh, this was so good too. I don't even remember where this was.
It doesn't have an enclosure on it.
Oh, this was so cozy, man. I just took a seat at one point and just sat here at the river. Oh yeah, this is just me sitting here. I just sat here at the river. And these guys showed up and decided to, you know, go rafting or whatever. I just sat here for a good while. It was nice and cozy. Oh, it was so cozy. See you later, cake loving dude. And you know how obsessed with water I am for some weird reason.
I got told we had Canadian accents. Yeah. You guys are from Canada, right? We're like, well, we're from Canada. Well, you have Canadian accents. It was a British guy. We're like, we do? I don't think we do.
Oh man, the coziness. Oh, this was my favorite area in Japan. I don't even remember what it was called or where it was. This was my favorite. I think it's this area. If it ends up being, yeah, it is this area. It has the bamboo forest. It's just, it was my favorite area out of the entire trip. Look at, like, these areas were crazy with the bamboo forest. But then, this area in particular. Not this area. I'll show you when I get there. And there's tons of these I don't know what they're called, guys that will like pull you around on a wheel on a cart. What are they called? What do they call those? There's a word for it. Look here, Harrelson, think for the bits. Rickshaw, cow killer, thank you. Bunch of rickshaw guys, and they were so buff. Like, they were so intimidatingly buff, these guys, because they just do it all day. And their legs were like the most defined legs you'll ever see on a human being. It's like, holy crap, they did not skip leg day. These bamboo forests were so good. But then, I'm reaching the moment, like my favorite area in the whole of Japan that I saw. I mean, everything was pretty incredible, but this particular area was just like, I can't even explain it. You're probably not gonna get the sense on video, but oh my gosh, this area was incredible to me. See, it looks pretty nice and all, yeah, but then it's like, when you walk farther down, it's like, it's hard to, you can't really capture it on camera.
I literally just can't even describe this.
See, I'm just freaking out, man. It was just, I can't even explain it, man. It was just fantastic. And then we ate at this crazy cool place.
The temple.
Yeah, you would think.
There's so many just alleyways and stuff in Japan, too. Oh yeah, here's the Golden Temple. Yeah, we ran into what's-his-head here as well. Just randomly, here he is. Gosh, it was so weird. It's like the third freaking time we ran into him. Out of coincidence. Oh, and then nighttime was crazy. Oh yeah, there was a celebration going on here at this park. My camera sucks so bad that you're not gonna be able to like see much. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it.
So creepy.
Oh yeah, the cherry blossoms, you guys. My camera probably isn't gonna capture it that well, but like just look. You're just standing here, and it's just like raining cherry blossom petals. Just look at that. Look at that. Oh, it was like the camera's not capturing it as well. Good. But it's like when you watch anime, and it's like that, like kind of like raining down cherry blossoms. It's like it's not even exaggerated in anime. It's just like that. And this, people were just lining up to drink the spring water. Apparently it was like legendary spring water, and people were just lining up to drink it. I didn't drink any. I really didn't want to risk getting sick, so, you know. Then this place. Gosh, I wish I remember any of the names of these places. There's a big celebration going on here. It was just crazy. Is this? There was also the Royal Palace had a rare like public opening, and we went there. Is that what this is? The Royal Palace? I don't remember. We went to the Royal Palace because they were doing like a public tour of it.
In Japan, eating McDonald's. Explain this nonsense.
What do you mean? The burgers were, I mean, they served different food, so it was kind of weird. The food wasn't bad at all. Jeez, they're big. The size of a dog.
Check these fish out, man.
The fish just blew me away with how big they were. Those fish can eat other fish that size. That's creepy. I'm trying to capture the cherry blossoms. It was just crazy, like all the petals in the water, and just, man. If I had a better camera, I could have captured the moment. I tell you, because this was pretty.
This is quite the view.
This was pretty incredible too, right here. Can't really. Doesn't translate well on camera.
This very nice little garden to walk through.
Yeah, and then there's this garden with this just crazy view of this town, city. Oh yeah, we were in like some ancient castle. It was crazy. Do I record any of it? There's like these stairs. They are stairs, but it's like this. It's like I don't know how people aren't dying regularly through tours of this. Because there's like bars you have to grab to like climb up because the stairs are too freaking steep. Like it's not just like a regular stair, you know, like here's a stair, you step on it. They're like this, so you gotta like go like freaking vertically up the dang thing while holding these bars. It was like, how are people not dying in this tour every day? But this castle was crazy. It had like sniper spots, like where they'd like shoot their bows and arrows through. It was like, holy crap, man. Good recording, though, vertically there, Austin. I don't get it, because it's vertical, but it's sideways. I don't understand the logic in this, why it's recording that way.
If you can see, these are escalators.
Yeah, these escalators were so weirdly long. Like, big.
ass escalators. Not big, but long.
These escalators just went on forever.
It's the bullet train.
Oh, here's the bullet train. This is when we went to Tokyo. This thing was fast and expensive. This was like, I think this was like the biggest purchase. It was like $300 to go to Tokyo on this thing. It was so expensive, but it was like the fastest and like the only real way to get there.
Tokyo.
This was like the most expensive freaking expense.
There's cuddle hotels.
Yeah, there was freaking love hotels everywhere in Tokyo. Because Tokyo's like... Oh, and then we went to Akihabara, which was my favorite place to go. Because it's just nothing... I don't think this... What even is this? This is the museum we went to. This is just a bunch of miniatures in a museum. But Akihabara was definitely my favorite place. I went there by myself on like the last day. Because I just wanted to revisit. And then I bought like 1,000 figurines that I have on my shelf. This was the Sega arcade that had like 7 floors. Like 7 floors of just arcade machines. This was like the new hot game or something, because everybody was playing these. I don't even know what this was, some Dragon Ball Z arcade game. Why is the video upside down? Excuse me? The video's straight up upside down right now. Why is the video upside down? I don't get it. Alright. Look at this whole floor was just this Gundam game, and these all connected to each other, so they were all playing multiplayer LAN with each other, and it was like the most popular thing at this arcade at the time. And it was just a complete floor of this one freaking Gundam arcade game. It was so crowded. Like, it's crazy to see arcades that crazy, or crowded. Oh, here we go! This is Akihabara! It's just like Weeaboo's dream here. Otaku dream.
Big old arcade.
Yeah, that's an arcade, by the way. Each floor is an arcade floor. It's freaking incredible.
I just bought me.
Oh yes! I can't believe I found this. I've told the story of this many times. When I was younger, and I saw an image of this online of this figurine. When I was younger, this was a long time ago, and I'm like, that is an amazing figurine, because Dragon Ball is my favorite, right? I like it more than Z and everything else. And this scene is just amazing, and I was like, gosh. I just saw an image of this, and this was before YouTube existed and everything when I saw this image. So it was like, I just saw this image, and I couldn't like Google search it or anything to find out what it was called or how to find it or how to buy it. And I saved the image of that, and I'm like, one day I hope to find this figurine. And I see this freaking figurine just randomly in a figurine shop in Akihabara. This freaking figurine that I've been pining after since I was a teenager. There it is.
Always wanted it.
Just crazy. And there it is. I'm not gonna grab it because it's too dusty. But it's sitting right there on my desk. These were all capsule machines. It's upside down again! What is this about? I don't understand. This was the weirdest thing. They're arcade cabinets, but you have to bring like your card deck to play on it and sit your cards down to play against the computer. So this dude's playing cards in an arcade. It's just like, what? I was so confused. There were some really funky, weird arcade machines there.
6th floor. Every floor is an arcade. This is heaven on earth.
The only bad thing about the arcade is they allow smoking, and everybody smokes in Japan. So you step in the arcade, you're just like, ugh. Just pretty hard to get through because it just allowed smoking and like everything. And then there's these arcade machines. It's like a dance game, but you just touch the buttons with your hands instead. Dude, Akihabara was crazy cool. So awesome. I tried to, like, explore everything that I could when I was by myself, but I didn't. It was just too big. Oh, and then this was a cozy hotel room, but it was pricey as frick.
Hotel for Tokyo, which has been the best one thus.
We had our own bathroom and own shower. First time. Because here's the second... The first one, we had our own little room, but then there's the public bathroom. The second hotel in Kyoto, we shared one room to sleep in. So there's like 3 bunk beds in like this little room. We all slept in the same room. And then one bathroom in there that we all shared as well.
Because we get our own bathroom with a shower. So, I guess that's why it costs so much money, huh? That and it's Tokyo.
It's pretty pricey, but pretty good. And there's this giant, I'm sure everybody, I don't know what it's called, but this is a pretty famous landmark in Tokyo. That thing's freaking huge, by the way. Did you see the bidet? What? These freaking machines, I remember this. It's like you step in and you're surrounded, and it's just like the whole thing is a screen.
Some type of Gundam game.
Very immersive freaking arcade machine. I think that game released on console, didn't it? That Gundam game? Here was my favorite place. This freaking figurine shop, man. This is where I spent most of my money, was this figurine shop. I bought, gosh, half the freaking figurines on my shelf I bought here. I wish I'd got that Master Roshi. Look at that Master Roshi. Ah, it's so good. It's so big, though. I spent hours in this shop. Because it was just like hundreds and hundreds of figurines, man. Just hundreds of figurines.
8th floor. Every floor was a store. Freaking amazing.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
The next one.
Every freaking building had like multiple stores in each building, and I just sit and explore them all. There's some arcade Mario Kart. I played it. So it would just save that picture of your, and that'd be your profile when you play. And it had a steering wheel, like, so it was like you sat in a little with a steering wheel.
Since I'm by myself, I can't have someone to record me play, but I did get first place.
I got first place!
This is the game where you
Oh, this is the game where you flip the table.
flip the table.
This game's incredible, by the way, if you've never heard of
You
it.
flip the table and knock over as many people.
Yeah, everything in the background you can knock over and you get combos, and you just like flip a table, and like you try to knock over as many things in the
In
background.
the background as possible. This is that air hockey game where billions of air hockey pucks fall down. Just tons of them.
Yeah, that air hockey table's crazy. If you've ever seen that, too. It gets insane.
So this is the 4th floor of 6, which are all arcades. This is a whole arcade.
Man, can you imagine the electric bill for this place? And it's not just new arcade games either. It has like classic stuff too. It was so good. Oh, and then there's freaking Typing of the Dead arcade. So this guy's got a keyboard, right? So he was just sitting there playing Typing of the Dead with a keyboard.
Typing of the Dead, the arcade game.
Like old frickin' IBM keyboards.
This game looks crazy.
Yeah, what was this game? This looks incredible.
Like, holy crap, this game looks crazy.
The Great Race Time Show.
The Great Race Time Show.
I need to look into that, because that looks like a fun game. See, look, it just has just freaking regular old Mario Brothers. Thing is, some of these arcade cabinets had multiple games on them. This just was like every Street Fighter, just lined up.
I miss this happening in the US. I miss US having arcades. Look how many games are on this one.
That's how many games are on that one arcade cabinet. Gosh, it's so crazy. Here's that famous light, well, not famous, but it's a lightsaber game. All the freaking sounds mixing together. Big this screen is.
Holy crap.
Like it's just that, and it just surrounds you. It's insane. I think I played this. Like I was like, I have to play this. Like that's like this is VR. Like you don't even need the goggles. You're literally inside the game when you sit in it because you're surrounded by a screen, like a curved screen.
You're completely surrounded by the screen on this thing. Wow.
That was an incredible freaking arcade machine. See, yeah, I did play it.
Wow.
Like you don't need VR when you got a screen like that.
Snap, it's a UAX.
Just crazy seeing all these freaking arcades that are like mythical in the US. Yeah, so as you can tell, I hung out here a lot at the arcade. Also, it was around the time 3DS was still in, so I was getting street passes like crazy. Like, I was just street passing everybody. And it's like, look, you get these old arcade games, people are playing them. It's like, not like they're just there. Like, people are actually playing them.
So many space shooters. It's like I've died and gone to heaven.
Wait, don't I have that Goku? No. So, I came back to this, because at the end of the day, I was like, alright, and I went back to Akihabara, and this is when I bought, like, all the figures, man. I just bought them all. I bought that. That's right there. Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Got that Piccolo right there in the background, too. I was mostly recording this to remind myself what ones I wanted, because the store was so huge. Like, there was so much. It's like stimulus overload. So I was like, I need to record, like, the ones I want the most. Look at this figurine, by the way. Someone repainted it. Oh, I didn't record it enough. Someone repainted this Goku to be in, like, freaking, like, army, what is it called? Camo? Painting? Whatever. They even, like, painted his face, like, all... It's like, what the frick? Why is the camera flipped? Ah! Yeah, I was obsessed with this Goku. Like, I have to get that one. I don't remember how much he was, but it's one of my faves. Here, I'll show you a better picture of it. There you go. Oh, I love that figurine, man. Oh, and I bought these like every freaking day. This was so freaking delicious.
This looks just like a typical roll, right? Well, it's actually filled with cookies and cream filling.
I literally would buy one of these every day at the local store, or local mart. It was so freaking good. And then you can't capture the amazingness of this scene. It was in Tokyo, and I don't know what building it was, but it was a tall building, and you were able to go up to the top and view the city. I can't even describe to you how, because I've never been in a big city in my life, for one. So this site was just, I can't even explain it. You just stood here, and it's like an ocean of just giant skyscrapers. And it just went on forever and ever and ever. It was just insane.
Camera is just not gonna get.
Yeah, my camera sucked, so you're not gonna get.
Camera is just not gonna get the little details.
There's like a little, like
The city literally just.
It was incredible, incredible.
Goes on forever, man.
It just was bizarre. And then you look down.
Really high up, man. This is just like nothing I've ever seen in my life. Just it goes on forever.
you should go to Taipei 101.
I wish I had a better camera at the time.
I just want to remind myself, if I ever look back on this video, I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. This is just like, I can't even explain it. And the camera just can't get it on film at all.
You had to be there. This place was pretty incredible too. We went to this really old temple. And it was like overgrown with moss and roots and stuff, and it was just like really old. And there's these like the freaking statues. It's just crazy. It was just so good, man. Japan was so good.
It's a natural spring. Right there.
I'm so obsessed with like natural springs. Why am I so obsessed with water and like sources of? I'm so weird with water. I've just come to realize how obsessed with water I am. Like little rivers and creeks, and like sources of water coming. And here's that temple. Like very old. Because you look at the roof and it was like had like moss on it, and it was just like crazy. Did I get any pictures or no? I took pictures, but I didn't. And then this was just like the most like it felt like Yakuza, the game. Just walking down this area, it's like man, this was like one of the most What is a good word? Just the most comfiest feelings of my life was just walking down this for some weird reason. Hope I'm going the right way. This place was pretty crazy too. Just so many stores and.
Well, that's depressing as frick.
You know why it's depressing? Because it's the Yakuza game that the US didn't get. That's why it's depressing.
Well, that's depressing as frick. Yakuza 5.
Oh, it's 5. Oh, that's why I said it's depressing. No, because at this point, Yakuza 5 hadn't been announced for the US. It took them forever to bring Yakuza 5 to the US. So at this point, Yakuza 5 was up in the air and we didn't know if it was going to come to the US. And I was just so sad about it because I thought it was an exclusive to Japan, and I'm upset. Like, I love Yakuza. I played through 1, 2, 3, etc. It's like one of my favorite game series. And then 5 hits, and it's like, yeah, we're just up in the air. We don't know if we're gonna release it, and it just took them like years to release 5 in the US.
Well, that's depressing as frick. Yakuza 5. We'll never see that in the US.
But we did. Don't worry, Austin. We saw it. Don't fret.
Here at the Tokyo Sky Tree.
It's pretty crazy to look at from
Restaurants up there.
It's pretty crazy to look at this from down below because it's so tall. You almost had to look behind you to look up. Like, look all the way up and behind. It was just so tall. Tokyo Sky Tree, I guess is what it's called. And that's the end of the videos. I think that was like our last night. Just didn't record that much. I just kind of like recorded a few seconds of this, a few seconds of that. I should have like did more long-term recording. How much did the trip cost? It was way cheaper than I had thought. I'm talking like, if I remember, it was like less than $1,500 for everything. For the ticket, the hotels, the travel, the food, the figurines I bought. I spent like less than $1,500. I did not expect it to be as cheap as it was. Guys, I have to pee so bad. I'm gonna go pee! I'll be right back! Oh. memory lane. So that was Japan. Ah! Why is my house haunted? What happened? Creepy shadow. It was probably just a shadow of me going down the stairs from the light in the stairs. I think we'll end up going back though, because my sister's really craving it, and if she does, then I'm definitely gonna go with. I'm just kind of worried. I'm worried about taking an extended vacation with Twitch. Now that I'm making my dosh off of Twitch, taking that long of a vacation is kind of scary because you're gonna lose subs like crazy. Like crazy, you'll lose subs. Stream your time in Japan. See, now people said that. I can't. You know how expensive that would be? Couldn't do that, man. I would need to buy like a $500. First of all, I need to like buy a $500 like streaming kit to stream IRL to have the connection. Then I'd have to pay for a service that would allow international internet. Have to be unlimited. Like, it would just be too much money to do for a vacation. No, listen. You would not be surprised about the Wi-Fi in Japan. Every freaking hotspot was passworded. There was no free internet in Japan anywhere. Anywhere. Trust me. Every freaking hotspot required a password. Well, I'm not gonna change my frickin' cell phone plan just to go for 3 months of Japan. That doesn't make sense. I mean, I can't even frickin' IRL stream here in the States. I've tried IRL streams many times, and they frickin' they're trash. My connection's just not up to snuff. Yeah. Tourists get free. Where? I'm not holding still in Japan, so it's like every area where I checked Wi-Fi, it was all passworded. Every area, except the hotels you were at. Obviously, you got their Wi-Fi at the hotels, but like any public area, you could not access free Wi-Fi. And we didn't have an international plan on our phone, so like we just had our phone in airplane mode the whole time so that we wouldn't use any data. What countries have you visited, chat? If any. I'm hungry. Every time, man. I get hungry every time. Let's look at my food pictures. Now my camera's okay for taking pictures. It's not video. This could be like a desktop background. Look at that. It's like perfection. Japan, Taiwan, Philippines. Wow. Oh, this bread was so good. Man, the sweets in Japan, it's like, how are these people not fat? Their sweets were amazing. Everything was amazing. Like, look at this. Oh my god. Why did I open this folder? That bread was so good. That burger has an egg on it. Oh my gosh. Oh. 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 Look at that. Can I just go back in time and relive this moment over and over again so I can eat this as many times as I want? You know what's really cool is every Japanese restaurant has this display out front. Straight up showing you what they serve. This is all fake, like 3D printed stuff to display what they serve you. Just right at the front of every restaurant you walk by, it's like, here's what we serve. And this is what it looks like. This is what it is. How much it is. So you can just walk in and say, hey, I want that. Literally, if you didn't know their language, sometimes we do that. We just take a picture of what we want and walk in and say, I want this. This was so amazing, by the way. I think it's mochi bread. I had mochi bread every day. Every day. Multiple pictures of it, because I just kept eating it. These are the best days of my life, man. Just by looking at the food, I can remember how amazing it all was. Just the food, specifically. Seriously, food is like... Food is why I get up in the morning. It's why I go to bed at night. Food. Just food. Look at this old frickin' shut down place. I just want to know the history behind it. Like, look at this sign. It's all frickin' just worn out. Like, most of it's gone, but that symbol's still there. It's like, whoa, what is inside this? What is the story? That sign says family? Really? Alright, what does this say? I mean, like, right here. Like, what does this say? Can you see that? Need a dictionary. And you're gonna teach English? How do you zoom? Gonna get to the bottom of what this place is. It's a real estate agency? What? I'm sure it's no longer in business, considering the frickin' sign and everything. Panorama is really fun to use. I had fun with it. See, this background was like my picture on my phone for ages. What is this picture? So the thing about that old camera is it would take such blurry pictures randomly. I hated that. Look at those graphics, man. Hey, look, it's where I punched that lady in the back of the head. Oh yeah, there's that one picture. I'm gonna show you guys if I can find it. There was this hilarious sign in the. Oh yeah, here's the sign of Nara Park. See, look. The deer of Nara Park are wild animals. They can occasionally attack people, so please be careful. Bite, kick, butt, knock down. There was a sex shop. Oh, good picture, Austin. Woo, good picture. There's a sex shop with a sign inside, and it cracked me up when I took a picture of it. Oh, this is a good picture. These are some pretty good pictures, actually. Look at the frickin' roots of this tree, man. It's crazy to me. Nice blurry pictures. Oh, yeah, see, this is me taking a picture of what I wanted to show them. Great picture, though. Gosh, that camera sucked. There's actually a couple taking their marriage photos here. They're their wedding invitation photos or whatever. Or actually, maybe just their marriage photos. Man, look at the roots on these trees. They fascinated me. It was crazy. Hey, don't steal password, guys, for this hotel. I was taking a picture of this to remember the street where our hotel was, because we took a walk. By the way, this little area right here was a bathroom. No door. You just walked in and, like, did your business. It was really weird. Weather was pretty off and on. Rainy, windy, sunny. Just... It rained a lot. It rains a lot in Japan, apparently. Like, every store, every hotel, any business will have, like, a rack of umbrellas at the entryway. Whoa, that's a freaking cozy pic. Holy crap. Holy crap, that's like an anime scene. Yeah, the picture doesn't capture it, but like as you're walking through this, it's just raining like cherry blossom petals. It's just like just slowly, always raining these petals. It's so freaking magical. Oh man, look at. Oh, that picture's so good, dude. This captures the essence of my soul in Japan. I really liked this area, didn't I? Cool shoes! I still have those shoes. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Man, that camera is just off and on. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Gosh, I love this area. Jeez. Ooh, nice God rays. That's a really nice picture of the sun and all. This would be a nice picture of this guy's hand wasn't in the freaking picture. Yeah, I really do wish Sleeping Dogs took off as well. Would have been great to have more games like that in Asian areas. Dude, this camera just does not work out in the nighttime. What is this picture, Austin? What am I trying to capture here? I think there's a soccer ball on the roof there. Is that what I was trying to get? I don't get this. What the f... Is that why I took this picture? Like, what the... I mean, yeah, the freaking, the swastika was a, they stole the freaking symbol from, so, they didn't make it first. This was a very nice area. Look at this, man. Look at that clear water. Oh my gosh. Look at this frickin'... This was a tree. It got cut down, but look at the roots, man. So crazy. Oh. This was the sniper spots in that tower. Very great picture, by the way. And that camera was so hit or miss, I tell you what. The museums are really cool. Like, look at the years of these freaking... This was currency. 1695, 1601. This is what they used as currency. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. I really dig, like, super old things. It fascinates me. Oh yeah, and I had a lady take a picture of me with this. Great pic. Kenshiro. Man, look at all the lights. We got a double-decker subway train. Oh, here's those freaking statues. Great pick, camera. Great pick. Oh yeah, see, look, here's a sex shop I walked by. Adult miscellaneous goods, blah blah blah, but then, stop, STD. It's like stop, don't come in, STD. I think it's just it's like telling you stop STDs or something, I guess. But that it's just like that's what you see when you walk right by that sex shop. Stop STD. This just was really weird. I don't even remember what this was for. Some weird frickin' thing on the wall. This was me trying to get the flippin' subway system down. And that's the end. Wait, what? Stop. There was like, just like, you know those stress balls that you squeeze? They just had those that were just boobs. Like it was a single boob stress ball that you could sit and squeeze. It's funny. Oh, Jinjo, look, you have your full feathers in these pictures. Oh, Jinjo looks like a bird. Look at her. You don't look like a freak. Freak. Bling, bling, Ginge. Looks like he's licking his... That actually really looks really bad up close. So that's why you don't look at it up close. It's time for bed, Ginge. And that's my Japan crap. You just saw like everything I took. Alright guys. I think I'm gonna call it. I'm getting a stomach ache. It seems to be the frickin' regular to get one at this hour now. It sucks. Makes going to bed kind of hard. Thanks for pooping there, Ginge. Alright guys, well I guess I'll be done for tonight. Good reminiscing stream at least. I'm gonna be burping the rest of the night trying to freaking prevent a stomach ache. Yay! Thanks for the bits, Wookie Harrelson. Sonic Claw, thank you for the resub. Alright, guys. I'll see you tomorrow at the usual time, okay? I should be live again tomorrow, the usual time. Hope to see you then. Thanks for tuning in tonight, though, and hanging out with me. Watching vids of Japan. Listen to me reminisce. Good times. I had fun. I hope you had fun. I don't even think Anri Okita lives in Japan, Allscar. Alright guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in again. Good night. And wish me luck on sleeping, because...